It's okay, darling. It's okay. I'm here. Yes. I see your eyes are starting to focus. It looks like you're starting to come to, aren't you? There. It's okay. It's okay. Don't panic. Don't panic. It's okay. It's okay, love. Everything is okay. I know that this is all very new to you, and it's very frightening, and it's very stressful. But everything is going to be just fine. Because I'm here. And I'm going to protect you very well, baby. Yes, so. Yes, it's okay. Yes. You feel my hand running down your shoulder, down your arm. It's okay. Yes. I know you have many questions, and I know that you're very disoriented right now. But everything is going to be explained in due time. Okay? Just follow along with the process, okay? Yes, love. Yes. Do you remember your name? Yes, very good. Focus on me. Yes, focus right here. Focus on my finger. Look around. Follow my finger, yes. Good, okay. Seems like you are back and conscious. Now, like I said, this all seems very scary and everything, but it doesn't have to be scary, darling. So, let me explain, since you have probably some level of short-term memory loss. And that's due to what I've done to you, baby. So, let's get to the basics first. So, you are inside of my castle, Moonlight Hold. And, well, to be straight with you, I've captured you. I've trapped you. Yes, baby. Yes, I've captured you. Yes. I've captured you. And you're mine now. You're mine. You're mine. Yes, you're mine now. So, you fell for it so easily, darling. I simply offered you a job, a position you couldn't refuse. A position you couldn't refuse. Something that the Sun Knights collaborated with me, actually. You see, pretty much every single organization in this entire world at this point is, well, maybe not this entire world, but at least this entire continent is pretty much under my control. I'm the one that's pulling all the strings. So, if there's somebody that I have my eye on, somebody that is very delightful to look at, somebody that's very special to me, well, let me just tell you, baby, I can't resist, and so I pulled some strings and put the Sun Knights to work and had you be put forth for the role. And, well, you know the rest of the story, don't you? Is it coming back yet? Come back. Come back. There. I can see it in your eyes now. Yes, it's all coming back to you now, isn't it, baby? How I led you into this place on a rainy, stormy night and And we walked through the halls together, and I showed you the stone walls illuminated with a magical light, and how romantic it all was. Maybe it wasn't romantic for you, but it eventually will be. One of these days, you're gonna look back on it, and you're gonna love it. I know you will. Yes, how I took you upstairs, up the massive, nice curved stairs, all the way into the corridor and into the living quarters, and then took you into this room and shut the door right behind you, and then somebody like you is very perceptive, of course, so it didn't take you very long to realize what was happening once the door was shut on you. Truth of the matter was, as soon as you stepped foot in this place, there was magic enacted right on you, right away. It took a long time to prepare, actually. Let me tell you, it took a long time to prepare, darling. Because you're not just any ordinary person, are you? You're a knight. The most powerful knight. The most valuable knight. And that will become clear eventually. So I had to have you. It's all part of a greater plan, and you're going to see how beautiful that plan is very soon, baby. But it's all in due time, so don't be impatient. Don't be impatient. Now, yes, let me give you some more explanation. So, yes, of course, somebody like you is not gonna just easily fall to my whims, and you would have been very perceptive to the way that I was acting and to the way that everything was going and how suspicious it all was. Of course you would have noticed right away as soon as you stepped foot in the castle, but unfortunately for you, or maybe fortunately, I mean, certainly fortunate for me, the entire place on that day had a spell cast on it. And the residual effects of that spell are still lingering around to this day. But these days we don't really need it as much because, well, I've been working on your brain. But yes, there was a spell, and that's what the barrier was, Come on. You really think that I'm going to be able to just maintain that any place in the world with this level of technology at the current time would be able to maintain such a powerful barrier at all times? No. The truth of the matter is that as soon as you stepped foot inside, the barrier came on, and it could sense you, and it subdued your senses, and made my voice act like a command to you. And it made it very easy for you to become trapped. To become entangled in my web. So, yes, baby. It's all very simple when you really get down to it. Now, I've been talking about some different things that probably make you feel like, how does he know so much? Well, you see, I am not from this world, to be straight with you. This is all part of my plan. You see, this castle, the lunarium, the stones, the mining, the cistern, the massive amounts of water that I'm using for this operation inside of this castle, the mysterious deaths, the sacrifices. Yes, all of that was my doing, and all of it is for one very specific objective. I was unfortunately exiled from my world, and so I needed a way to get back. And this castle, in and of itself, is my way back. It's the key to it all. This castle is a giant machine. A machine that's going to send us back to my world. Us? Yes, us. Yes, us, darling. You think I'm just gonna capture you and go to all the work of changing your mind and making you mine just to leave you here? No. Yes, baby, you see, as soon as I laid my eyes upon you for the first time, I knew that I had to have you. I bided my time, and I bided my time, and I waited for you to train and blossom into the person that you are today. And such a beautiful person you have become, haven't you, darling? Yes. Yes, baby. Yes, darling. I just want to eat you up, but that will have to wait. So yes, this entire place is a machine, a magical machine, and it needs a lot of power to send us back to my world. And that's where the sacrifices have come into it. You see, it all runs on souls. Souls are the life force behind this level of magic. It's a forbidden magic. That's why I was exiled. A forbidden magic that allows you to enact almost any wish you desire. And my wish is to get back to my world. In a different dimension, of course, but yes, a dimension all the same. And so, that's why I was exiled. It's very sad. I spent my entire life obsessing and researching how to create this magic. And when I was finally close, the authorities, they caught on to me and they exiled me with the same magic that I have been researching this entire time. Truth of the matter is there's some fucking cunt that exists in my world, and he betrayed me. He took all of my research and finished my research behind my back, brought it to the authorities, and used it against me to get me exiled. It makes my blood boil. I'm going to get my revenge, and you're going to come with me, and we're going to get our revenge together. Yes. That's why I need you. That's why I want you. That's why you're here. Of course, because I love you, but also because you are the most powerful knight that has ever existed. And your control over the light, your control over everything, your entire body. You have the capability to kill him, and I'm going to make you kill him for me. Yes, baby. Now, let's get back to you, since you know a little bit more about my plan. Yes. You see, I can see it in your eyes. I know that you don't want any of this. You don't even know who I am. Frankly speaking, you're disgusted with me, aren't you? That pains my heart. It pains me to no end. I just want you to love me, okay? I've gone through too much pain. I've gone through too many sacrifices to find you, to have you. And so I'm not gonna let you go. But of course, it's not going to be so easy to make you bend to my will, is it? It's not so easy when somebody hates you, especially when you being a knight and all, you're not just any knight, you're the knight. The knight. So, I'm going to brainwash you. It's as simple as that, baby. It's as simple as that, darling. I'm going to make you mine. I'm going to force you to be mine, and you have no say in it. Absolutely no say. None. I don't care if it takes 5 years. I don't care if it takes 10 years. I don't care if it takes 100 years. You will break for me, and you're going to love it while it happens. It's not going to be as simple as just me forcing you to do something. No. You're going to want my love. You're going to want to be controlled by me. You're going to want to do things for me. And you will do things for me. Make no mistake. Because, I've been alive for 500 Earth years at this point, and truth be told, 5 years, 10 years, 100 years, 1,000 years is nothing in comparison for the love that you're going to give me, baby. See? Doesn't that feel good? I know it does. I'm delusional, you say. You'll never fall. You'll never be corrupted by me. You'll never brainwash me, you say? You're so cute. Oh, baby. You're so cute. Oh, I love you already. I love you even more every second. Yes. Yes, you will. Like I said, you have no say in it, and now that you're not disoriented anymore, let me just tell you. Why were you disoriented in the first place? Let me ask you that. Yeah. Why were you disoriented, my love? Think about it. What was I doing? So much so that when you woke up, you couldn't even remember how you got here. You could barely even remember your name. It was hanging on your lips. It was hanging on your tongue. Just not quite there, was it? Simple. I went inside your brain. For a magician like me, it's very simple. I have years and years and years of experience, and I've been practicing my craft for 100 more than you could possibly even think. Yeah. At this point, there is no escape. At this point, my magic is completely honed, and I'm perfectly skilled at easily manipulating a human brain like yours. In the beginning, when I was first exiled, it took some time, took some doing to figure it all out. But now it's no problem. Of course, you're not any ordinary person. But even still, doesn't mean much. Doesn't mean much at all, darling. So yes, I've been toying around in your mind and making various little changes. The first of which I made it very simple so that you would listen to me and just sit still like you're sitting still right now. Your entire body is paralyzed, isn't it? You haven't been able to move a muscle. You can move your eyes, you can blink, you can look at me, you can breathe. But that's about all I'm gonna let you do for now, until I'm sure that you're ready. I mean, even if you could move around, it's not like there's much in this room that could really hurt you, or as if there's any way to escape. I mean, I don't know why you'd want to escape, honestly. I mean, you've got everything you need here, don't you? You got this big, comfy bed that I got just for you, and various different amenities. You've got a shower, you've got a bathroom all to yourself. Yes. Unfortunately, I couldn't afford you any windows, but everything you could possibly ever need is right here. Yes, even this food. You see the platter over there on the table? There's something special about that platter. You see, I have a very big desire to keep your mind mostly the way it is. Sure, I've made some very small changes, but at the end of the day, I want you to be you, and I want you to love me with your own personality that you have. If there's one thing that's fascinating about humans, is that every single one of you has a different personality. Every single one of you has had different experiences in your life. Like you with your premonition. It seems to be coming true, doesn't it, baby? Yes. It's very fascinating. And so, I think it would be an awful shame to just lose that. That's the thing about the magic that I have. Sure, I can toy around with your mind, and if I wanted to right now, I could make you completely mine and subjugate you, but if I was to do something like that, then you'd be gone. You wouldn't be you anymore. And what's the point? It's like cheating. I don't want to cheat. I don't want to skip ahead. I want to savor in the moment and get to the final result in a true and real way, and make you really, truly love me and really, truly understand everything about me. Understand why I'm doing what I'm doing, and sympathize with me, and have empathy for me, and love me for me. I've been so lonely, you see. I've been lonely for hundreds of years, never finding a lover, never finding somebody that can understand me. The pain, you have no idea. It's one thing to live for 100 years like a human and then never exist again. But it's an entirely different thing to live for 500 years, never find somebody, cast out, betrayed by your own people. I want you to understand that. I'm going to make you understand that, baby. I'm going to make you mine. I'm going to remove that scornful look in your eyes. I'm going to make it turn into love. I'm going to make it turn into affection. That's all I've ever wanted. That's why, that's why I even tried to delve into this magic. Maybe, just maybe, if I could find a way to cast this spell on somebody, the forbidden magic, they would finally love me, they'd finally accept me. The world would love me and accept me. But they didn't. And so here I am. Yes, baby. So, how am I going to turn you into my pretty little wife, my pretty little slave wife? If I'm not going to touch your brain, I'm not going to use magic on you, how is it going to work? Well, The food is special. I'm going to leave you in this room. And at first, you're not going to want to eat it once you know what it is. That's another interesting trait about humans, isn't it? At their core, they're just animals. Highly intelligent animals, but just animals. And so eventually, you're going to get hungry. And it's going to be ravenous. Because that food isn't just any food, it's your favorite food. It's the food your mother made you when you were a child. It's the food you ate at your favorite restaurant. It's all of those tastes of your favorite foods that you've ever experienced in your life, all combined into one dish. One magical dish. It's my own little pet project that I've been working on just for you. And I think I've perfected it at this point. I can't wait for you to try. I get to cook for my love. Now that is a special treat, isn't it? And, of course you need to understand that even if I'm not in the room with you, I'll be watching you. I'll see you take that first bite, and I'll see the look on your face. That's anguish mixed with delight. The pain of finally giving in after weeks of hunger, after weeks of fighting against your primal desires. Yes. The pain, but also the joy of tasting something you've never tasted before. And once that happens, baby, well, I think it's all over, It's like a game of chess where the enemy just has their king left and you've got 3 pawns. It's just over, no matter what happens. You simply have to walk your pawns up the board and get a queen, and then the enemy is dead. Checkmate. Barely even any point in playing it out. But sometimes you have to play things out, and that's what's going to happen here. Once you eat and you eat and you eat and you eat, it will become addicting and you'll never be able to stop. And then you'll be mine. And that's very simple. You might be wondering, how does that happen? It's just food. It's just very tasty food. It's not just tasty food, darling. I've implanted my memories into the food. You're going to come to understand my life. You're going to come to understand me. All of my memories are in that food. And one after the other, after every bite, a new memory will be unlocked. Starting from the beginning, all the way until now. And then, once all the memories are unlocked, you'll understand me. And once you understand me, you might still hate me, but you'll understand me. And at that point, all it takes is just a little tiny change inside of your brain to turn that understanding from I understand but I hate to I understand and it's so tragic and it's so lovely and beautiful at the same time. And that's all I'm going to do to you. As few changes as possible. Just a little tiny change of perspective is all it takes. And then you'll be mine. You won't be able to get enough of me. You won't be able to take your eyes off me, I think, darling. And so that's the situation that you're in. There's no way to leave this room. Don't even try. There's no escape. Don't even try. No escape. You won't be free until you love me. But you will love me. And then we'll enact our plan together. Yes, our plan, baby. That's what you're here for. That's why I love you. Because you're going to make everything better. You're going to get revenge with me. And then, who knows what we'll do. That's up for us to decide once we're finished. Maybe we can come back here. I can't say that I hate this place, honestly. It's a lovely place. It's a very lovely place. Lots of trees and lots of power. Power over an entire world. Never could have dreamed that that would have happened to me when I was young. Never could have dreamed I'd meet such a beautiful lady that'll be mine forever. So, I think that's a lot to take in for today in this session. I'll leave you to it, baby. I'm gonna walk out of here and take care of some business. But don't forget, I'll be watching you. Watching you with my magic. Yes, I can sense everything you're doing. You can't escape. You can't escape my watchful eye. So, I can't wait to start our life together. But yes, I'm gonna get out of here. And I hope you have an amazing day. Don't try too hard to resist. I might just have to come in here and do a little bit more work on your brain. And I really don't want to have to do that. So be a good girl. I know you're going to resist. And I know it's going to be agonizing, but I think it'll be worth it. So yeah, once I get out of this room, you're free to move around, okay? You're free to eat the food. You're free to shower and agonize and scream and shout and cry. Get it all out. Process everything, okay? Because we got a lot of work to do together. I can't wait to see you taste it. It's gonna taste really good. Alright. Take care, my love. And I'll see you very soon.